Once again, we are back on एक Boond Soch की Tea Talk with another episode with Mr. Pankaj Sharma, country head of MGID India. We have seen his motivational aspects about his college days and about his passion, about the glories, achievements, and the award. He started his career with HT from print media. Then he went to radio, and from radio the shift to digital marketing. Can you please share your experience in Zirka, please?
Sure. As I was talking that, I wanted to get into television. So that's the reason I joined radio. The biggest question was that, now there was a buzzword. Internet was then buzzword, like everyone wanted to go into the digital, and everything was going, and it was a world of digital marketing. Facebook has come in, like for me, digital was nothing but Facebook. And then I got an opportunity with the television also. I had an offer from television to join the television. At the same time, I had an opportunity with Times Internet. And I chose Times Internet because digital was growing, and I thought that somewhere I know how to work in radio, and television is no different. Only thing is that rates wise it will be different, property wise it will be different. So let me try my hands into something very new. And I got into Times Internet division, wherein I was taking care of economictimes.com. In that journey, I started also handling the verticals. So Economic Times has various verticals of ethealthworld.com, ET Retail, ET Auto, and so on and so forth. So somewhere the first challenge which came in front of me, that is the challenge with everyone, that you don't understand digital.
Yeah.
What is the digital world? How does it feel? I remember those days when I used to just go to any of those meetings, and there were a lot of jargons. Digital is filled with jargons. CPD, CPL, CPI, CPT, CTR. So CPD. So in this case, and I was like, what? CTR? Then I used to take a step back and listen, and that was the one job when I used to be more of a listening phase rather than speaking phase, because I was learning 6 months. I was not able to understand that which world I am into, because you have sold print and radio and television, numbers are there, but this is beyond numbers. This is technology driven by numbers. You will be able to track that where the person has gone, where he has, what he has done, whether he is a purchase, whether he is sale. So that was lot of confusion and lot of data. That was quite interesting. So that is where we started my journey with digital. And you asked me about Zirka Digital Solutions. So
But before that, even in Economics Times, you got an Aspire Award, So every organization where you were there, some recognition, and you stand out from the clutter. So Aspire Award कैसा आया आपके पास?
So this was one of the deal for HDFC Life. Okay, the HDFC Life, we did a lot of content marketing activity wherein we created a hub, which was investing on investing and how to choose insurance. So there were a lot of articles we have created, a lot of videos, and it took me 8 months to crack that project, because constant meeting, constant follow-ups, constant negotiations for the deal, lot of content driven. So it came after a very long time, because I was into a department which was not into selling the regular course of thing, which used to sell like hotcakes, like display banners or roadblocks. This was something which needs to be co-created. There is a lot of thought that was given into thing. So this project came in, and that's where I got award also, and lot of things I have learned during my tenure with Economic Times, because that was the base of digital for me, because I came from an offline background. So back in 2013, like 7-8 years back, when digital was actually in the very nascent stage, that is where I started working with them, and done many deals. There was an webinar deals, there was more of a content driven or content hosting deals which we have done, and it was more about selling concepts. You just go to a client, you get their requirements and try to create a property or try to co-create, try to solve a marketing problem, trying to solve a product problem by way of communication, by way of marketing strategies, by way of content, and that was the sort of platform we have created.
But again, in any of an organization you work, like it's all it's a self-driven concept, like because people are around to help you out. Provided you go take that first step for help. In your case, in case of Mr. Pankaj Sharma, we have seen when you are driving a car, you need to go have a reverse gear also. Sometime you can't go at top gear always, like a pause, like as you have said in terms of a marathon. अगर marathon भागना है, like so you have to understand the energy level which is required, and you have to be smart in running a marathon. So you have taken a reverse gear in coming into a digital platform. You understood what digital is all about. Again, we have seen lot of your credential in Zirka also, like. So can you narrate your experience in Zirka?
So taking that thought of having a reverse gear in the car, but there is one more element which is not seen by everyone. Preparedness for a breakdown. You have to be prepared, because it's an uncertain VUCA world in what we live in, like So in this case, what happens is that even the reverse gear is there, but what happens when you break down? After a breakdown, you need to be aware of each and every the dynamics of a car in order to restart, whether you are going reverse or you are going back.
Correct.
Whether going reverse will be beneficial or going in the front will be. So in this case, understanding that situation and taking the decision, making the right decision at that point makes a very crucial aspects.
So decision making, I think, is a very crucial in the life. It's very easy to say take reverse gear or get into so and so gear. But you have to be prepared if you're taking a jump, if you're taking a call. Or decision may be right or decision may be wrong. But if you're passionate, as you are, like we have seen your story, like aggressive and passionate to know about in depth about that particular industry. That's what it's all about. Again, coming to Zirka, we have seen many awards which like maybe your performance, employees of the month, Campaign India Digital Award, which are there, and then gold best contest in digital campaign. In short period of time, like so many recognition. Still, we are saying a dil mange more for Pankaj Sharma.
See, definitely joining Zirka was that sort of very crucial moment or very crucial decision which one has to take, because joining that company, it was like starting a new business. That department, the brand solution department which was started, it was a very new business unit for the company. It was there in the existence for a very long time, but it need a lot of fresh ideas, and we started working in that department. So it was a very tough call, because it's more of a brand solution, it's more of a concept. There is not a ready product which you have to sell. You have to sell your ideas, you have to sell your thinking, your concepts, and then you try to make a meaningful conversation out of the whole concept. So with the Zirka, there were a lot of learnings in terms of people management, in terms of the new projects. So I have learned a lot. So that was a learning ground for me, and I'm really thankful to that company which has actually developed the entrepreneurship, and entrepreneur within me was actually came out in terms of the freedom. You were given the complete freedom to do whatever you want to. At the same time, if there are results, no one will question you, and that led to winning of more of those clients, more of getting high impact spends from those advertisers, creating more and more concepts, and we have grown in terms of that department. From a single 2 people to 3 people, we were like 8 and 10 people within that department.
Can you throw some more light in terms of a brand solution, like what kind of an actual role you were playing in terms of brand solution for your clients?
So in terms of brand solution, I used to generally go and meet the clients and have an first-hand information about the marketing problems or the kind of challenges they are facing in terms of reach. So we used to design and customize the solution based on the client needs. That if, for example, client is not able to reach age group between 25 to 30, so what we gonna do in that. So we're going to create a different articles, different videos, or different infographic, different communications. So for each and every persona driven communications were there. Also, it was not relating to the medium. The concept is there. Then you can do influencer marketing, you can do performance marketing, you can do content marketing, you can also do search marketing. So it has got various solutions in one place. And so that was the toughest part, because concept is very difficult to explain, and secondly, execution is the key.
Execution is more important, yeah.
So if you execute something flawlessly, you're gonna get more and more business from the clients, and you're gonna grow. So apart from the the initial phase of getting that information out to actually delivering the overall KPIs of a campaign was the most crucial aspect. And you know what? I personally, despite of me not responsible for that department of delivery, I used to take lot of efforts into delivery. I used to get into the skin of things, and I used to ensure that if there is anything which is not going right or something, then it can be corrected. Post correction can be done instantly, rather than we wait for the client to call us and to actually say about something. Before that only you are prepared that you can do everything in one go.
In the next episode, we are going to catch up with Mr. Pankaj Sharma about the digital marketing. What are the scope, what are the skill sets, what are the path, what are the jobs in digital marketing which is concerned. We are going to see a lot of clarity. Mr. Pankaj Sharma, thank you very much for just sharing your experience on the digital platform. Shifting gear from the print media to the radio media to the digital platform, where you have taken your own initiative and you went and made the base more stronger for yourself. And if you like Mr. Pankaj Sharma this story, just go to TikTok, Ek Boond Soch ki, like and subscribe as much as you can. But for a next episode, also you will be seeing his entrepreneurship journey as a country head of MGID India. Stay tuned with us on TikTok, Ek Boond Soch ki. Thank you very much.